All right. So I've had a few people ask me about walk-in bathtubs and how difficult they are to install and what's involved and what do they end up looking like. So I had a unique situation where I'm in the basement of my house and it's finished, and I had an unfinished bathroom in here that someone had put in, and it was very, very small. The bathroom, in fact, was just over 5.5 feet, I believe, in width, which is quite small. So when I looked to put in a regular tub in, it was actually going to be pretty difficult. And I came across a walk-in bathtub that was used on Craigslist. Person wanted almost $1,000. They had been listing it for quite a while, and I made them a very low offer. I offered them $300, and they said they would accept it. So it was really a big gamble. When I got there, the tub did not look that good. It looked a little bit dirty, but I didn't see any damage. I just saw a lot of buildup, filth, things that needed to be cleaned off. Nothing for the squeamish, but if you're determined and you want to save a buck, it's probably a good idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this door and I'm going to show you how this bathroom came out. So this is a very small bathroom. And I mean, I know some of you are going to say maybe this is bigger than a bathroom you have, but this is very small for a bathroom with a tub and a shower in it. Like I said, it's just over 5 feet. I think it's about 54 inches wide and about 8 feet to 9 feet long. So I obviously have a pocket door in here, which saves some space. I have a toilet. I have a window. Fortunately, in a basement is always a nice luxury. I have the small cabinet that looks pretty good. It was about 40 bucks from Target. And then over here, this was an interesting thing. I have a very, very small sink. This sink is made, I believe, by Kohler. And this was another great Craigslist find. This sink, to buy it new, and if you look, it's very, very small. This is not a normal size sink at all. In fact, it's a commercial sink. Normally this sink costs about $1,200 if I remember, and this faucet was probably $400. So this is another great Craigslist purchase. I paid the person about $100 and bought it in downtown Boston, and I'm very happy with it because it only comes out just about 14 inches off the wall. So again, this may not help you, but what I'm trying to say is you should look on Craigslist because many times you can find unique items like this, and a lot of people wouldn't want them, but in this bathroom it works out great. So onto the bathtub. So I'm going to back up a bit so you can see this. So I'm actually going to take this towel off so it doesn't block your view. And if I back up, now what we're looking at is the walk-in bathtub. So in this space, and again, because I'm in a basement, this was really an awesome luxury. And when I looked it up, these tubs can cost upwards of $8,000 to $10,000. I believe that is true. I think people really do pay it. So for $300, this was a great bargain. And the benefit for me is that sometimes you can be hurt or you're tired and you just want a whirlpool tub. And this has all of that together. So this tub was actually made by a company called Aqua Dimensions. And when I look in here, let's take a look. And as you can see now, it's not dirty anymore. Everything in it is actually spotless. All the damage had come off. This little piece here is actually for aromatherapy. And what's interesting is when you take this off, inside this little cup, you can put aromatherapy oils. And then inside here, you can even see I have some controls. That's for airflow. And then over here, this is pretty cool. It even has, watch this guy, some LEDs. And if you push it multiple times, it changes the color. And if you really want to go crazy, you can have party mode. So the point of this video is that I had an unusual situation in a bathroom, and you may have a bathroom like this in a small house or even a tiny house, and you really don't want a shower stall, and I didn't because I was very nervous that my kids or somebody would leave the water on with the shower and the curtain would break. And this never would have been affordable for me new, but used with some effort, it was great. I did the tile work in here. I just went with a basic white tile. This is ceramic tile. It was very inexpensive at Lowe's. And the only thing that's wrong in this whole tub is I have a little bit of corrosion on some of these because the owner had left it in the garage. But all in all, I think in the video, if you look quickly, it looks really good. I believe I did put this in brand new. This is a handheld shower. So if you're sitting in this tub, what's really great is that you can actually sit and use this shower. And it actually works just like a shower, but you don't have all the hassle of the curtain. So it's actually a great find. And in addition, it's got air jets on the bottom. If you see these, those are the air jets. They're all around. It's got regular water jets. In the back here, I'll zoom out a little bit. I gotta turn these LEDs on, which I really like. My kids love them. So what else is interesting about this tub is obviously you've got this door. And when you turn this, the door opens. and you can walk in. So the one question people ask me all the time is that once this tub's filled with water, what happens when your kids pull this lever? So here's the interesting part. When this tub starts to get filled up, and I actually practiced this outside because I wanted to know the answer. When this tub is filled with water, you can open this door, but right now it springs in. When this is filled with water, the weight of the water actually keeps that closed. And you can see the seal here, a little bit of a close-up. Closes up, and it's tight. You probably could pull the door open if you wanted, but at least as far as your kids go, that's not been a problem for me. The other thing that's unique is when you look at this, look at the height. This is the tub shut off here, and the tub is way down there. It's like 4 feet down. So this doesn't have a giant chain. It actually has a small cable. And what's really interesting is, if you notice here, there's a little knob, because the design of this tub is that you're sitting on this seat, and you need to be able to open that valve to let the water drain. So when I turn this, you hear a little noise, and you watch down there. Pops up, down. But it's great because you can actually very comfortably turn this here. And all the controls are right here. This is obviously the hot, cold, and this is the valve that actually bypasses the water from the tub spout to the handheld shower. And this particular shower has an off-on. I love the handle on the side, even though for some people you may not want this tub in your main bathroom. For us, it's been great. So I'm going to switch the lights off here. I'll back up again to show you a little bit more of a view. So I would highly recommend this. I still look on Craigslist today for these tubs. I like to keep an eye out. What I find is that you can get these tubs routinely. They start on Craigslist. I see a lot of people try to get thousands of dollars for them used. And they do that because a lot of times they have a loved one that maybe paid $10,000 for the tub and they're trying to recoup their money. But unfortunately, a lot of people use insurance to buy them. Very few people are going to buy them used for that kind of money. So my advice is look on Craigslist, search on walk-in bathtub, and keep an eye out, because in my case, this original seller would not take any less than the original asking price. But after about 2 months, when I wrote them, they probably had enough of keeping it around. So I hope this helps explain it a bit, shows how one looks installed in a very small bathroom. So again, this could be a really great fit if you want to have a bathtub or a shower installed in a bathroom that you don't have a lot of physical space. So again, a tiny house could be ideal. So anyways, that's the bathroom. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.